What's up guys, Celestia here again doing another... What's up guys, Celestia here again doing another achievement guide, this time for Dark Grim Mariupolis. This game was never on my radar, but Harley Warley messaged me on my Among Us video and said this would be quite a cool video to do since there's not many guides about it. And it's 4,000 gamer score, so I can't really pass it up. It's also one you can duplicate on Windows, so you can get 8,000 if you want, but then obviously you're paying £8 odd. But yeah, it's not free, so if you want a cheap-ish game for 4,000 gamer score, you can complete it in 30 minutes. So let's get on with this guide. It's a pretty weird game as well, so I didn't really enjoy it, but free gamer score, I guess. So you start off with the start of the game. This is an unskippable cutscene, so just kind of watch this and see where it goes. You might also see it chop around a bit, because there was a couple bits where I messed up and I had to like reload a save. Start of the game, you also won't see me unlock the achievements because I already did that part and then I had to reload because I missed one. So I'll tell you when the achievements should unlock and what triggers them. So just skip past all this dialogue. Quickest way is press A and then B, so it skips past their dialogue and then you just click the next one. It doesn't matter what you say to him. Cool, so now if you just click on the door to go into the bar, you'll talk to this guy, just say whatever dialogue, and then you just enter the bar. Thing is as well, once you've been in, well, not even once you've been into an area, but certain areas, if you double click on the entrance with A, it'll just kind of flash forward and it'll take you there instead of you walking constantly. Just makes the game a lot quicker. So enter the bar, then speak to Warlock. He's the big guy behind the counter with the big hat. Just exhaust his dialogue, so like pretty much click on everything. And then click the stairs on the right to go down. It's quite hard to see my cursor, but try and kind of pay attention, you'll see it. So click on the stairs, go down, double click, it'll make it go faster. Then go over to Wolfil, I believe his name is, or Wolfie or something, at the left hand side of the screen. The dialogue for him is, you know this key on your chest looks anything but Viking. Yes, yes, the villa, this key makes you look like a maid. And this key does not fit your rude Viking helmet. Those are the only ones you need to kind of say specifically in this thing. Then you click on the box of the fish. Grab the fish. And then walk over to the very right hand side of the screen and use the key you just got from Wolfil on the locker. Press left or right and it shows up the items. This also unlocks the Tamer of Vikings achievement. Then once you're on the top floor, walk to the left to where Warlock is again, talk to him, and then he'll give you like a cup that you have to drink out of. So click on the cup, and then this will be the second achievement called Bad Trip. This will be another sort of unskippable cutscene. You just talk through like all the dialogue, just skip past it all. Doesn't really matter here. Yep, so just skip past all this. We don't care what they say in this. It's a pretty boring game. Like, free gamer score is free gamer score. And I'm happy to do guides for stuff. But this game was so boring. Another unskippable part here. I also heard that the achievements in this originally, they messed up, or they had to like remove people's achievements or something like that when they first made it. There was a whole like weird thing around it, which is why I'm doing this as an achievement guide. Because it's nice to kind of have like an extra guide out there that's pretty easy, 4,000 gamer score in 30 minutes, and also kind of gets you 8,000 if you want to do 8,000. And it gets it all done at once instead of 3 parts, because I remember they released more and more achievements in different parts, like some other games do. So once you skip past all this dialogue, you wake up in the house. Click on the left door to go through into the office, and then we're clicking on the computer to do like a weird color puzzle. So you click on green and red, and then hit the plus sign. We're making colors here. And then you click on the button in the bottom right to turn yellow, and then we're making orange. So yellow, red, plus sign again. Then click the bottom right box and then hit print. This will give you the orange achievement for solving the RGB puzzle. 90% of these achievements aren't missable. You need to actually do them for the story, but there is a couple that are missable that I'll tell you about. Cool, so then we go back into the other room, and then through the door on the right, which takes you into the room with the dinosaur head. Talk to him and exhaust all the dialogue options. Say you'll talk to the priest for the last dialogue bit. You also get the achievement here for Dinosaur Talker, which is for talking to the dinosaur head. Cool, so then back through to the office where the computer is. This time click on it again and you'll be able to read an email. Ignore what I'm doing here. This is me trying to get another achievement which I've already gotten. I'll tell you what this one is. So click on the PC, read the email from the chief. Pretty sure there's a joke here about Master Chief. So you just read it and then use a key on the door on the left hand side. This will give you the escape the room achievement. That achievement is missable, so make sure you do that. So then once you're out here, you want to keep pressing Y, which gives you hints from the little guy in the top right. I'd already done it, but you get the achievement for the most annoying robot after you've asked them 5 times for advice in the same location. So then go all the way to the left, go to the Pentatonic temple. You'll get this little cutscene again. Just if there's any speech, just skip past it all. Okay, so there is another missable achievement here. This is why you haven't seen me unlock any of them, because I had to redo all this so you could see it in one kind of smooth run. So talk to the guy outside, just skip past all his dialogue. Go inside, and the first dialogue you do with the priest, say you want to duel them. You have to scroll all the way down. If you don't do that, you have to do the entire thing again because it takes away that option. And then once you've done that, you get the achievement for Priest Talker and also for Bruteur. If I'm saying that right, that's for asking the priest for a duel and talking to the priest. Then once you've exhausted all the dialogue, go to the right and talk to the chief. That pops another achievement called Chief Talker. Exhaust all the conversation and then return to the priest, and you should get the option what style is the Pentatonic temple built in. Then the priest gives like long explanation. You have to get a word, usually the word's rigorism, but I think I got realism, but I picked rigorism anyway on the thing and I unlocked the achievement, so I think rigorism is the actual word. I don't know why it gave me realism. So once you've exhausted all this dialogue, speak to the chief again and tell him you've found the style that the temple's built in, and then say rigorism. Okay, and then when you click on the chief, a little letter will come up and you type rigorism. So you just select left or right and it'll come up with the words. And then this unlocks the achievement for report. I think mine was a little bit delayed. You don't actually need to talk to the chief again, I believe, but just do it in case it doesn't unlock. So once you're done doing all this talking here, you want to go back to the bar from the very start of the game. Yeah, see, my achievement was a little bit slow here. Might have to talk to him, but just make sure. So go back out and go back up to the bar. Top left hand corner of the map. Like I said, if you double click places you're going, it goes faster. So you're going to go into the bar and talk to the scrub man, which is the guy in the middle, about a book. So once you've talked to this guy about a book, make sure you make a save file, because we're going to do an achievement here that we're going to need to reload. People asking about groups on my thing. I don't want to play Dead by Daylight or whatever that was. Alright, so make a save. And then we're going to go downstairs again. All the way to the left, past the guy we got the key from at the start. And talk to Sergio. Talking to him gets you the Sergio Talker achievement, as you can see. And then if you ask him for a duel, he kills you and you get Taste of Death, which is the game over screen. Doesn't really matter what you say here as long as you say, like, duel me. Okay, let's skip past all this. It's just dialogue saying how you died. So, old game is reloading your game. Reload that and go back into the one that we saved. And then go talk to Sergio again, but this time not the duel option. Say everything but that. So exhaust all the dialogue you can. And then we head back upstairs and talk to Warlock again, the guy with the big hat. Exhaust all his dialogue again, and then you speak to Arrowman, which is the guy just standing beside the stairs. Ask him about a beer, and tell him you'll help him after you speak about the church. So then we go back outside, open up the map, so go to the map area, to the right hand side of the screen, double click so it makes it faster. Go to the house, and then go back to the dinosaur room again. All the way to the right. And ask them about their diary, and say you need it for an investigation. I was just skipping past most of the dialogue in this, so you'll probably see me going over quite a lot of the dialogue more than once just to make sure it's done it. Because I don't think there's a trigger showing you when you actually get an item and when you don't. So you can check your inventory after you've done it just to see if you've got the diary. And then we go back outside to the map again. And we go to the Kiryat temple, which is the top right now. And we go into the temple, which is the right hand side here, the little door at the back. And then speak to the priest about your friend. This gives you the Kiryat's achievement for talking to the priest. Then once you've got this, you want to exit the temple and go over to the robot that was on the start of the screen when you entered. And you want to use one of the items in your inventory. It looks like a rod of some sort. And that opens up its chest. Okay, this puzzle is different for everybody, but I'll tell you how it works. So the right hand number, the 178 that you see on screen, you need to times that by 3. The number will be different for you. Times that by 3, and then take away the number on the very top and the number on the very bottom. And then once you've done that, the number that you're left with is what you need to make the middle dial. Once you've done that, press the big button, and then that's you good to go. And then you'll unlock the Master of Random achievement for solving the random numbers puzzle. That was actually kind of weird to do initially, but once you get it down, it's pretty easy. Then we go back into the temple and speak to the priest again. Just exhaust the dialogue. There's not much of it. He asks about a microphone. And then we leave the temple and head back to the house. Another unskippable bit of cutscene here. Just skip past all the dialogue if this happens. You don't need to do anything here. And then we want to use the same tool on this robot that's on the ground here. I'm pretty sure it's a screwdriver. It looked weird when I first saw it, but that's the thing you use to open the robot. So when you do this, you want to just change this area to exactly what I'm going to show you. So I'll show you a screenshot just so it makes it easier so you've got time to do it. So this is as good as I can get it. You're basically making a smiley face, and then once you've done that, you press the button. And then once you've done that, you get the Robo Engineer achievement. So this next achievement here is missable. So you head back to the temple, give the priest the microphone. The Kiryat temple. So give him the microphone. Yeah, I was just making sure that I'd already given it. After you talk to him, apparently it just takes it off you. It's weird. Sometimes in this game you have to use the item, and other times they just take it. That makes it really annoying. So then we're heading back to the bar. And we're going to talk to Arrowman and give him the letter. So I don't think you need to click on an item. You just talk to him and it takes the item. Which is what I was meaning about how annoying this game can be with that sort of stuff. So sometimes you need to use the item yourself, and other times you just need to talk to them. So this is the achievement that's missable. He gives you a hammer. You need to use this hammer on your PC in your house. So make your way back to the house. And then go back to the house from the world map. If you use this on the piggy bank first, you lose the hammer. So make sure you use it on the PC first. So go into the room. It'll be the first room you come to. Take out the item. Click on the PC. And then, there you go, another 200G called Ludite. And then use it on the box down here. And then pick up the coin. And then we're going to go back out to the world map. And head to the X, which is the top right, the hiding place. Use the coin on the mechanical horse, which gives you Fugu's song, which is the top right thing, the weird fish monster thing. And then we walk to the right and click on the safe, which it doesn't look like a safe at all. It's a big, tall, blinking thing. And then we use the arrow keys to rotate the die and do 1, 2, 6, 4. So that's 1, 2, 6, 4. So then you click on the items that come up. It's a pen and a little notebook. Click on the pen to take it and then read the notebook. Just skim past all the pages when you click on it. And then we go back to the Kiryat temple. Click on the book that was on the bench in the area where the priest is. So go inside again. And it's a book without a title, so you're basically going to give it a title. So give it whatever title you want. And then you're taking it back to Scrubman in the bar, and you trade it for his crown. So we go back into the bar. So this is another instance where the game does it for you. So he'll give you his crown, and then you have to travel to the Pentatonic temple and talk to the guitarist standing outside. But this time, you need to actually use the crown on him. If you talk to him, it doesn't do anything, which is what stuck me for a little bit. So head back to Pentatonic, talk to the little guitarist guy outside, use the crown on him. So just scroll through left and right, select the crown, And then once you've done this, he gives you a tuning fork, which you're going to use on the piano in your house. This will give you the piano tuner achievement. So go back to your house. I think it's the second door. So as you go in, next door, use the tuning fork, so cycle through your items. It's this weird fork looking thing here. Use it. And then you get the piano tuner achievement. And then we're going to head back to the Pentatonic temple again and use Fugu's song on the priest. So this is another one where you need to use the item. I pissed about in this part for like 20 minutes trying to figure out what was going on. It's because the game was just like, oh, I'm not going to trigger it for you. That's what I hate. There needs to be a consistency with these sort of games where it's like if you talk, it's going to activate the item and not have to use it. Once you've given the music to the priest, grab the sword and shield here. I already interacted with it, so it automatically made me go up and pick it up. So this is how we get Thor's hammer achievement. So we're going to go back to the bar. And we're going to walk downstairs, click on the unicorn box in the middle. This will trigger the guard to attack us. And then as you try and go up the stairs, the guard attacks us. And then it's like, oh, I challenge you to a duel. And then skip past all this. Skip past all this as well. And there you go, there's your next achievement. So then we head back upstairs. And we use the biters on the warlock, which is the guy behind the bar again. Biters look like this, I think. It just looks like a bottle of alcohol. And then once we've done this, we're going to open the menu and save the game. You might not see me do it here because this is cut together, but open your menu and save it. And then grab the goblet that's sitting on the counter. Then once you've grabbed this, we're going to go back down the stairs and give it to Sergio, the guy who we attacked at the start and died to. Just put the item out of your inventory like this. It probably makes it easier. I don't know if he will actually accept it if you don't use that. I think he says something about a secret bar. I was skipping past most of the dialogue in this game because it's weird. So then all you want to do is you head right outside and you talk to the guy that's standing outside the bar. And then give him the dialogue, going down and going up is the same thing, and he lets you into the secret bar. Then once you're in the secret bar, you talk to the guy on the left hand side of the bar. And challenge them to a duel as well. I think I was maybe talking to the wrong person at this point. Because it's the cat person you need to duel. But if you skip past enough dialogue, I think he gets added into the conversation. So then that gets you the Tamer of Cats achievement. And then finish speaking to the guy at the bar, which you'll see here. He gives you like spikes or something from fighting the cat guy, which allows you to beat Sergio. So save again in a different slot, and then head downstairs in the bar again. Like I said, you probably won't see me do it because I've already done it in a different playthrough. Then we head back downstairs to where Sergio is. Do the whole let me duel you again. And this time we actually beat him. And that'll unlock the Berserker's Rage achievement. So then we go load the bar back up. And then we go and speak to Sergio without dueling him this time. I think he tells you something else about a house or something like that. If he doesn't tell you about the house, or if the house doesn't appear on your map after you spoke to him, go back to the secret bar and talk to the cat again just to make sure. The robot did again here, not the cat. So just skip past all the dialogue. They'll tell you about a house that has a code that has animals on it. So when you go out to the world map, there should be a house here called Mariupolis' house. Then you go over to the door and enter the numbers on the keypad. So the animals you press are ostrich, cat, dolphin, dog, and seahorse. That's the code. And that'll get you the All Ingenious is Simple achievement. So just to reiterate, ostrich, cat, dolphin, dog, and seahorse. You'll see me do it here anyway, but just in case. And then once that's done, you can go inside, click on the map on the wall, which is in the back. Right here. Then we go back out to the world map. Click on the house with the 3 question marks above it, which is there. Unskippable cutscene again, just ignore it, skip past all the dialogue. And then once you're in this house, you need to wait here for about 7 minutes without doing anything. It only took me 4, but apparently the achievement says 7. So you just wait here, the achievement pops. Obviously this is sped up, just so you guys can see. And then once that's done, you press the start button on the controller and that opens up the elevator. That's the only way to open up the elevator. And then you go inside. We're almost done. And then just go all the way to the right. Pick up the book that you see right here through this door. Right there on the table. Don't bother reading it, just skip past all the pages. And then go back through the door that we came through. And you'll see your like weird shadow self. So the way I did this, I just sort of went to where their shadow was and then went the way they were kind of going. I'm not sure if that's how it works, but it seemed to work for me. So obviously if they're facing one direction, you kind of want to go that way. But just kind of follow what I'm doing here. Right, and now we're outside. We want to go back to the bar again, so go to the world map. The only place you can go. And then we just finish the dialogue in the bar. And that's you basically beating the game. If you reloaded your save after you killed Sergio, you'll earn the Inner Harmony achievement and you'll earn the True Detective achievement for actually finishing the game. So one of them will pop just after this part here. So this is the Inner Harmony one. This is for not attacking Sergio. So beat him up, reload the save to get both achievements. And then you just have to wait through the credits. And then once the credits are done, that's you got your last achievement, and that's 4,000 Gamerscore. So like I said, you can double it up if you want to do it on Windows as well and get another 4,000. So that's like £8.40 or something like that. But yeah, this is a weird game. Like, I'm glad I did it because I got an extra 4,000 gamer score. And thank you for everybody who's been watching these videos. It's been a lot of fun making these guides and stuff, so hopefully this helps if you haven't done this game. It's only a few pounds, so if you want some gamer score for like half an hour, 4,000 gamer score for 30 minutes is pretty good. Thank you all for watching. I hope the video was helpful, and enjoy the 4,000 gamer score. I'll see you guys in the next achievement guide. Bye bye.